Hello YouTube, it's your boy, B3, back with another kicking movie reaction review. We recently reviewed Sharktopus, which I thought I had reviewed forever ago, but I guess not. And today we are doing the squeakquel, Sharktopus versus Pteracuda. So I guess the whole Sharktopus trilogy is just taking two animals, sticking them together. But, it's got 3.5 stars on Prime Video. I don't know how. The 3.3 on IMDb makes more sense. It's about an hour and a half long, from 2014. And immediately following the events of Sharktopus, an offspring of the notorious hybrid monster finds itself living in a grand aquarium and being displayed to the public. But when an experiment called Pteracuda, half pterodactyl, half barracuda, creature escapes imprisonment and stalks population vacation beaches, Sharktopus is released to battle the new hybrid on the block and help save the seas. Directors, Kevin O'Neill, but I think Roger Corman directed the scene where Conan O'Brien cameoed in this fucking film. It's starring Robert Carradine and Katie Savoy. She kind of looks like someone that works at a restaurant in my town. It's pretty funny. Science fiction film, English, etc. So, this is the second of the Sharktopus trilogy from Roger Corman, aka World's Biggest Hack. It's so last time my big complaint about Sharktopus is it wanted to be a so bad it's good movie and achieve cult status without the work. But the thing about so bad they're good movies is they're usually made with the intention of actually being good movies, but because of budget or ineptitude, they end up being bad. But this movie, they just tried to make it bad on purpose, so that people will laugh at it and etc. But it's not a parody. Like, if the Sharktopus films were parodies, that would make more sense. Like Velocipaster, for instance. It's kind of a so bad it's good movie, but it's really a parody of so bad they're good movies. You see what I'm saying? It's a parody. This is not a parody. It's just shit. It's just actual shit. It has a shitty Conan O'Brien cameo. I guess he must have asked for it, because Conan O'Brien's not fucking funny. Like, I don't think Conan O'Brien has ever done anything that even made me smile. Like, he's a very shit comedian, and he's not even good at interviewing people on his damn show. That being said, seeing him killed was not something I needed in my life. But, I mean, I'm not that crazy. But Sharktopus versus Pteracuda. So last time I actually praised the design of Sharktopus. I really like the barbs, like on its gills and stuff. Sharktopus is a cool looking creature. I'll give it that. Pteracuda really isn't, though. It's mostly just a pteranodon, but like the space between its neck and its crest is webbed, but it also has kind of like a fishtail, and it's got some barracuda coloring. It's just, the thing is, it's not really a good looking monster. It's just not. It just looks too much like a pteranodon and not enough like a barracuda. That's just my opinion. The fights between Sharktopus and Pteracuda weren't special either. There are like 3 big fights between the monsters in the film, and they're all the same. Pteracuda's origin is exactly the same as Sharktopus's origin, except it's a private company that makes Pteracuda instead of the government, which made Sharktopus. Same origin, it's just a different person that made them. And I also don't understand finding the Sharktopus's egg sac, because the Sharktopus didn't have a mate. It was a one-of-a-kind creature. So that's that. This time the Sharktopus just survived till the end of the film. So in the next film, I'm assuming it's the same Sharktopus that fights the whale wolf. Jesus Christ. But, yeah, the acting is pretty bad. The animation is terrible. There were a couple practical shots. Like, there was one point where the Sharktopus's tentacle brushes up against the main character's face, and that's practical. There was a shot where I think we saw Pteracuda's jaw, and I'm pretty sure it was practical. There were a couple quick practical shots, but not many. It's not a CGI fuckfest, because a CGI fuckfest would also... The way I define CGI fuckfest is a movie that's where almost the whole screen is taken up by CGI, so like all the backgrounds and sets and stuff would be CGI. This was not a CGI fuckfest, but the monster was bad CGI. So, Sharktopus versus Pteracuda. Normally I enjoy nothing more than a good monster versus flick, but I found this to be quite boring. There was one point where I was in the middle of the movie and a friend called me. And I was like, nice, I get a break from the film. Normally when I get a call during a movie, I'm like, damn it, I don't want to pause this film. But for this movie, I was like, this is fine. I'm totally down with this. So that's it for Sharktopus versus Pteracuda 2014. If you have Prime Video, you can watch it for free. That's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time.